the city's fiscal year ending March 31st, 2016. There's 3 documents in front of you today. What I'll do is kind of just go and give you the overview of each document and just kind of summarize the results of the audit. The first letter within the package is called the auditor communication letter. And essentially, this would report any significant issues or difficulties we encountered during the audit, any significant changes within your financials. And the first thing is, we didn't have any significant difficulties. We didn't have any findings, reportable findings. So that's obviously the positive. The items within that letter that kind of go into detail are more your changes in accounting principle. And the biggest change this year was the implementation of GASB 68. And just to kind of sum that up, the requirement was for you to recognize your net pension liability. Okay, and that's the city's proportionate share. So yeah, you're within the New York State plan. They have the whole statewide liability. They allocate a certain share to the city of Hornell. This year, governmental accounting standards require local governments to recognize that portion. Okay, so that's really the only significant change in policy for this year. The one thing we like to clarify is what our responsibility is as opposed to management, and that's to express an opinion on the financial statement. So that's really the point of an audit. You're contracting with a third party to come in as an independent party and provide an opinion, an objective opinion on the financial statements. And the opinion is really whether the financial statements as prepared by management fairly represent your financial position. So, and they would be relied upon to make decisions. Okay. So we do plan on moving forward with a unmodified opinion or a clean opinion on the financial statements. So in our opinion, they fairly represent the financial position of the city as of March 31st, 2016. We rely upon by third parties. Okay, so that's really the kind of the summary of this letter. What I want to do is just get into some of the financial documents because I think this is probably where most of your you feel the importance. So within the CAFR document here, page 8, I'll just refer to a couple pages just to kind of give you some of the highlights. Page 8 is really where, again, our independent auditors report. So this, again, says, in our opinion, the financial statement, in all material respects, presents fairly the respective financial position of the government. So essentially, a clean opinion on the financial statements, again, the best you can do from an audit standpoint. So why don't we get right into the numbers? And first, I'll refer you to page 22. Okay, so this is the statement of revenues and expenses. This shows you the changes in your operations during the year. What I'll focus in on is the general fund. So essentially, the general fund, the main operating fund of the city, and this is really, again, where your main focus is when it comes to budget time. So we'll stay in that column. The third line from the bottom, the net change in fund balance. So we had a positive net change in fund balance of almost $445,000. Okay, so our fund balance at the beginning of the year was $2.4 million. That grew to almost just over $2.85 million at year end. So that's your total fund balance. What I'll do now is flip it back to page 20. This really kind of shows, okay, so we paid $445,000. What does that mean in our total fund balance? The components of that fund balance. So again, in the general fund column, our total fund balance in that bottom section, again, the total $2.85 million. The piece that's referred to as unassigned, that is our available fund balance. Okay, so that doesn't have a restriction or a commitment or assignment for next year's budget. So this is available fund balance of $2,175,378. Okay, so the significance of this amount is it represents about 19% of your expenditures, your total appropriation. To put that into some context for you, the Government Finance Officers Association, the GFOA, recommends a minimum 2 months of operating expenditures. We held, essentially in a rainy day fund or unassigned fund balance. So that equates to right around 17%. So you at 19% are above that minimum. It is their minimum requirement, but it shows that you have stable fund balance in your general fund. So if there was a catastrophe or something, you would be able to operate for 2 months, or actually longer than 2 months without any operation. So you're right in line with the recommendations of strong fund balance. Within your water fund, you're a little higher than the 19%, about 34%. But again, there's kind of a capital component within water. There's a lot more risk of incurring unanticipated capital expenditures. So you always want to carry a little bit more within your special revenue or your water fund. Any questions on kind of the overall financial picture? Okay. So I think where I'll conclude on the financial pieces. Again, the second piece of our audit is to also look at your systems in place that produce these numbers, and a lot of that goes through the City Chamberlain's office. But we kind of hit all the departments of the city, and based on the conclusions of our tests, we did not have any what's referred to as a reportable finding, so material weakness or significant deficiency in internal control. So essentially, the systems that you have in place are producing good numbers. You have sound internal control system. We also perform an audit on your federal awards. Okay, so this is a separate compliance audit that's required. We did not, as well as a New York State Department of Transportation audit. So those are two kind of other sources that require a compliance audit. We did not have any findings within those two reports. So again, no internal control findings, no compliance findings for the year ended March 31st, 2016. I don't have any bad news. All positives from, again, the financial side as well as the internal control and the compliance side. Any questions?
The other side of the 2.47, is that actually available?
It's not just cash. It's all essentially your short-term assets, all that you'd be able to realize within a year. So you can see you have about 1.3 in unrestricted cash, 266,000 in restricted cash, and that corresponds to the restricted fund balance. But there's some accounts receivable, money that's due from other parties that you billed, taxes receivable, and due from other governments as well. So it's not just cash, but they are supposed to be short-term liability assets that you will be allowed.
We may have some accounts receivable on our hands, which shows the revenue pretty much anything significant. We are pretty much staying true to that, and right off we'll carry it for a while.
Yeah, and part of our audit test is we look at the 60 days after year end. So if some of these receivables actually came in cash, and we look at material items, and all the material items came in. So you can reasonably expect that you collected most of the receivables within 60 days. You already have them.
There's always areas for improvement. Where would you start?
Well, I think
We're 19, so we're 17. If we had to pick somewhere that we focus in on this area or that area.
okay. If you're talking financial position, would you refer to the percentages? Certainly. If you look at 19 is a good percentage when you look at the GFOA recommendations. A lot of the Office of State Controller, they don't necessarily want to commit to a percentage. That's really the only percentage out there right now. They say that you should kind of build into your own tailored fund balance policy. Kind of where, as a collective government, we want to be, and then if you fall below, let's say you want to be at 50% all, and you fall below.
we have to have reserve fund. There's been a time in my tenure as mayor where we had no fund. We had, we would return it and then would not rate 0%. You are always mindful of not being greedy, of having enough to make sure the ship is stable.
And I think the reason that, maybe the comptroller levels backed off that percentage is because it's more and more difficult on the revenue side. We all heard of the tax cap, the ability to generate, that additional tax revenue. It's difficult. It takes some additional action. State aid is flattening out. So again, our state aid, our major revenue sources of sales taxes is always a volatile number. Throughout the state, it's all over the place, but you're not seeing 5 to 10% increases every year. Our revenues are kind of at a flat line. We're doing a great job of controlling expenditures, but 1 year can change that. So I think they're a little bit more lenient to. I wouldn't say 19% is an excessive amount. And I think we have seen the school districts, particularly, they have a lot of reserve funds, $6 million in workers' comp reserve. Where you could argue maybe that.
What percentage, whether it's a municipality or school district, what percentage would be considered excessive?
It's tough. Yeah, everybody is different.
Unique.
Yeah. I think within a general fund, if you were in the 30s, 40s, maybe that would be where personally I would start to say maybe let's look at our normal operations and see where we can maybe use these funds in a capital project or something. But, I don't think even when you start to take like 25%. But that's just my opinion.
One last question. Every year I ask you the same question, but I was not going to for the school students. If you had to grade us, what would be, I don't know, 2 years ago, we gave some B plus next year, or the first 3 points, and it was A.
I think last year we did 8, 9. Because again, I think you're right in that. I like the 19% area. I think, again, you're kind of right at that recommendation. Good cap plus from the compliance side, everything kind of came through well in terms of COVID. So, keep it up. All right.
That's back to Buffalo.
Go Bills.
Okay, well, just want to say thank you to Michelle Smith, our city treasurer, and her staff. They do a great job. They're always mindful of doing it right, and they are very good stewards of public finance. Staff and chairman.
Good job.
Okay, we'll move on to our agenda, and we'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes of our last meeting. Motion by Buckley, second by Melissa. Any questions? Call the roll.
Costello?
Yes.
Terry?
Yes.
Chomsky?
Yes.
Cleveland? Yes. Megan? Yes. Bassett?
Yes.
Buckley?
Yes.
Carbone?
Yes.
8 ayes, Your Honor.
Carried. I'll accept the motion to approve the report of officers in your packets. There's a motion to approve. Motion by Mr. McCoskey, seconded by Fred Lehman. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Call the roll.
Costello?
Yes.
Terry?
Yes.
Chomsky?
Yes.
Cleveland? Yes. Megan?
Yes.
Bassett?
Yes.
Buckley?
Yes.
Carbone?
Yes.
8 ayes, Your Honor.
Carried. That moves us to our committee reports. We have an audit from P&D. John Carbone, Chairman.
The Honorable Sean D. Hogan, Mayor, and members of the Common Council, ladies and gentlemen. Bills are audited and approved by Audit Committee members Jeff Brown, Fred Lehman, and Audit Committee Chairman John Carbone. Bills Bills audit approved, common council, $244,718.24. Community development, $41,022. Payroll of $79,053.03. For a total audit of $364,793.27. Respectfully submitted, John Carbone, Madam Chair.
Thank you, John. We have another Planning and Development Committee. I will read it in the absence of Joe Foreman, who was out of town. The meeting was conducted August 30th, 2016. Honorable Sean D. Hogan, members of the Common Council, ladies and gentlemen. The Hornell City Planning and Development Committee met on August 30th, 2016 at 5 p.m. in the second floor meeting room of City Hall. Members present were Alderman Buckley, Alderman Cleveland, Carbone, and Chairman Foreman. Others present were Mayor Sean Hogan and Bill Dugan of WLEA Radio. Items discussed and acted upon. Mayor Hogan informed the committee that the IDA had requested a change in zoning for the IDA-owned property on Shawmut Park. That change would include light industrial to R3. The seeker is currently being conducted on the 6-acre parcel. A motion was made by Buckley, seconded by Carbone. Ayes all. Public hearing will be held on December 19th prior to the common council meeting. There will be no further business. Meeting adjourned at 5:15 p.m. President Joe Foreman, Chairman. We did have that public hearing prior to this meeting, and so we will move ahead. So with that, any other committee reports? There being none, I'll accept the motion to approve those. Motion by Jessica, second by Melissa. Any questions, comments, concerns? Yes.
Clarify what R3 stands for?
It's a residential code. It's multi-family townhomes.
Very good.
Any other questions, comments? Not? Call roll.
Costello.
Yes.
McKay.
Yes.
Chomsky.
Yes.
Cleveland. Yes. Freeman. Bassett.
Yes.
Buckley.
Yes.
Carbone.
Yes.
8 ayes, Your Honor.
Moving on to the resolution portion of our agenda. The first resolution is to accept the audit for the fiscal year ending March 31st, 2016. Is there, want to read the resolution?
Whereas the city of Hornell has entered into a contract with Drescher and Malecki LLP for accounting services, and whereas said firm performed an audit of the financial condition of the city of Hornell, and whereas the city of Hornell received said audit dated August 8, 2016, and whereas said audit was presented to the common council on September 19, 2016. Now therefore be resolved that said audit be accepted and received as filed by the common council for the city of Hornell.
Note that everybody Is there a motion? Motion by Norman Combs, second by Fred Lee. Any question? Call the roll.
Costello.
Yes.
McKay.
Yes.
Chomsky.
Yes.
Cleveland. Yes. Freeman. Bassett.
Yes.
Buckley.
Yes.
Carbone.
Yes.
8 ayes, Your Honor.
Okay, the next resolution is 116 Seneca Street, not 163, 116. That's the house that was on Seneca Street the city tore down, or had contracted to tear down. We have since sold that lot to an adjoining neighbor, and so the closing took place, and taxes were prorated, but there is a city tax that balance that has to be forgiven, and that's what this resolution is all about.
Whereas the property at 116 Seventh Street in the city of Hornell was deeded over to the city and has since been demolished, and whereas there is an outstanding city of Hornell tax for the year 2016-17, now therefore be it resolved that the 2016-17 city tax ascribed to the parcel of land located at 116 Seventh Street in the city of Hornell in the amount of $650.80 is hereby forgiven and rescinded.
Do a motion to that effect. Motion by Carbone, is there a second? Second by Justin Cleveland. Any question? Call the roll.
Costello.
Yes.
McKay.
Yes.
Chomsky.
Yes.
Cleveland. Yes. Freeman. Bassett.
Yes.
Buckley.
Yes.
Carbone.
116, and the resolution read incorrectly. Okay. The next resolution deals with the seeker state environmental quality review of the rezoning of Thatcher Street extension. Would you read the resolution, Laura?
Whereas in its capacity of lead agency, the City of Hornell Common Council is caused to be prepared an environmental assessment and potential environmental impact of the rezoning Thatcher Street extension from I-1 light industrial to R3 residential multifamily. And whereas in accordance with the provisions of 6 NYCRR Part 617, the Common Council of the City of Hornell intends to serve as lead agency for the seeker review of the unlisted action, and in this capacity will determine if the proposed action will have a significant effect on the environment. And whereas the Mayor's Planning Office has submitted an environmental review of this action, now therefore be it resolved that based on the environmental assessment, the City of Hornell Common Council finds that this activity is an unlisted action under seeker resulting in no adverse impacts and will not cause significant damages to the environment. And therefore, the Common Council has determined that an environmental impact statement will not be required.
There a motion to that effect? Motion by Buckley, is there second? Second by Fred Lehman. Any question? Call roll.
Costello?
Yes.
McKay?
Yes.
Dunsky?
Yes.
Cleveland? Yes. Lehman?
Yes.
Bassett?
Yes.
Buckley?
Yes.
Cordon?
Yes.
8 ayes.
Okay, that is for the rezoning, the seeker for rezoning. Once a project is submitted for that property, there will be another seeker that have to be completed for that particular project. They may be an unlisted action too, but no. Number 3, which is the actual rezoning of that parcel. And I'll have Barb read the resolution.
Whereas the City of Hornell has previously zoned a parcel of land located on Thatcher Street Extension in the City of Hornell as light industrial, and whereas the City of Hornell Industrial Development Agency is the owner of said parcel, and whereas the City of Hornell Industrial Development Agency has requested that the City of Hornell change the zoning of said parcel from light industrial to residential 3, and whereas the City of Hornell Industrial Development Agency believes they have a potential developer for said parcel of land, and whereas the Common Council for the City of Hornell finds that the proposed development of said parcel of land will comply with the master plan for the City of Hornell. Now therefore it is hereby resolved that the zoning status for the parcel of land described in Exhibit A, which is attached hereto and made a part hereof as if fully set forth, is hereby changed from light industrial to residential 3. This action will take effect immediately.
The motion by Graham, second by Buckley. Any question? Call roll.
Over here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just a quick question. I know that that area is all light industrial. Question as to why they would want to put some residential down there and not keep it for businesses for future
Well, because
development.
we have a significant property in the south yards that has acre upon acre of
Okay.
space for light industrial.
Okay.
And probably that close to the park, probably would be more appropriate to have some type of housing there. And the fact that was there, but we didn't go out marketing that
No, I
property.
know that.
You know,
Just a question.
the developer came to us, it came to us and we toured the city of some areas that we thought might be potential. And we went down to show him green space in the park. He looked at that parcel close to the park, knowing that there's going to be a bike trail constructed there. And that's just like what people are looking for, you know, they're looking for more, a separate, like, that's to be a separate distinct neighborhood in and of itself. Access to a beautiful green space, and a biking trail there for recreational purpose hiking trail, which ultimately will, run from, hopefully from Markport to Canasteel. But then with the potential of maybe building a pedestrian bridge across the river, so people that live there could access, could walk over to the, you know, the Walmart, Wegmans Plaza and access some of that stuff. So, you know, he liked the idea of that and went back and, you know, wrote a purchase offer for the property with the industrial development agency, and said that before he gets into deep detail on design and you know, what's going to be built up there, he wanted to make sure that he could do it, you know, change the zone to accommodate multifamily and stock as a successor. So the idea of the question yeah, so he's excited about it. He's done a project in Geneseo called the Hammocks. And one of the reasons why he piqued his interest in Hornell is he has 12 families living there that work at Austin.
Okay.
And they commute that 60 miles or the 50 miles from Geneseo to Hornell every day. And he just feels that. And then, well, we also have commissioned a new housing study, which definitely shows actual population growth for Hornell over the next number of years. And the conservative end, they predict between 3 and 5% increase in population because of the economic activity, which equates to a need for upwards of several hundred new houses or living in the market. So everything's moving in a positive direction, and we just want to, you know, we want to dot the i's, cross the t's, and see where it leads us. So that's where we are. But no, the IDA requested this.
Okay.
They have plenty of property for
Good.
industrial space.
That's really good.
Does he foresee this project being completed in time to take advantage of the boost that Alston's going to have?
Yeah.
If once this is done and they get us the engineering plans, they may even start this one.
Oh, okay.
Or just fall, late fall. We just have to move the process along. Because he's got to submit site plans, he's got to submit things of that nature.
Walton has infrastructure improvements and things that they have to do.
Yeah, I mean, this thing, even though Alston's announced the thing here, you're not going to, you know, there's a lot to be done at Alston too. I mean, we've got, you know, building the building, we have to extend the test track, there's all kinds of things going on that would accommodate that. You know, just right out of the box, one of the things that we met on the training center of excellence that we received state funding for, and that just will blow your mind, the technology that's going to be imparted, you know, from Europe to here. The transfer of technology is just, you know, mind-boggling. And the opportunities for people, you know, to be involved in this new technology. And a lot of young engineers now, you know, they'll become aviation or aeronautical, stuff like that. But this is just as high-tech as this, you know, transit. And if high-speed rail is going to become, you know, the way of the future for this country, which it should, then the potential is limitless. So right now, they're looking for 80 engineers. You know, so those are some of those people who will be filling some of the housing.
Okay.
And they've already hired a ton of engineers. So it's, you know, everything's on the upswing. This helps, not just Alston employees, but there'll be suppliers and sub-suppliers that'll be setting up shop here locally to serve the needs of the customer, which you know. So, yeah, so that's we need what does that mean? Got a motion in a second. Follow the roll.
Costello.
Yes.
Kay.
Yes.
Chomsky.
Yes.
Cleveland. Cleveland. Bassett.
Yes.
Buckley.
Yes.
Okay, the next resolution deals with our secret for Restore New York grant. We will be applying for Restore New York on behalf of a potential project here. We had to submit 2 potential projects in July. That would have to be narrowed down. The application is due October 2nd and 3rd, and so we have to do a seeker on the potential project. But the resolution is specific to one because we have to pick one. But we don't know if this is where we're going to have to be. So that's why it's specific to this particular project. I'll read the resolution prior to the.
Whereas in its capacity of lead agency, the City of Hornell County Council has caused to be prepared an environmental assessment and potential environmental impacts for the renovation of the warehouse located at 101 Opera House Lane. And whereas in accordance with the provisions of 6 NYCRR Part 617, the Common Council of the City of Hornell intends to serve as lead agency for the secret review of this unlisted action, and in this capacity will determine if the proposed action will have a significant effect on the environment. And whereas the Mayor's Planning Office has submitted an environmental review of this action, now therefore be it resolved that based on the environmental assessment, the City of Hornell County Council finds that this activity is an unlisted action under seeker, resulting in no adverse impacts and will not cause significant damages to the environment. And therefore, the County Council is determined that an environmental impact statement will not be required.
Okay, now, let's talk about this for a minute. This is one of the potential projects, and it's the Kurt and Ryan Fleiss paint sagging design, paint sagging. They've focused on paint sagging underwear that they have a lot of NBA players, NFL players that endorse and wear the product. They've purchased the Opera House Lane, the old warehouse that used to be Illusions. They've purchased that, and they want to rehab that into a entertainment venue. They call it their name of the warehouse, and they've submitted some extensive plans that we haven't. We're waiting for a viable entertainment destination in downtown Rhode Island. Other projects that we have been working with involve housing. So, upper floor housing in some of the buildings. But we got to be specific with our secret and sort of stuff.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Chomsky?
Yes.
Cleveland? Yes. Lehman? Bassett?
Yes.
Buckley?
Yes.
Carbone?
Yeah.
Eight ayes.
The next resolution will give us giving me the authority to apply under the Restore program for this particular project. Read the resolution.
Whereas Empire State Development Corp. provides funding opportunities for projects that focus on revitalizing urban areas and stabilizing neighborhoods through the Restore New York Communities Initiative. And whereas the City of Hornell desires to apply for these funds for the purpose of redeveloping 101 Opera House Lane, and now therefore the Common Council duly convened does hereby resolve that the Common Council hereby supports the above subject application and it is hereby further resolved that the Common Council hereby finds the project is consistent with the city's comprehensive and downtown master plans, and it is hereby further resolved, the Common Council hereby finds that the proposed financing is appropriate for the redevelopment project, and it is hereby further resolved that the Common Council hereby finds that the project facilitates effective and efficient efficient use of existing and future public resources as to promote both economic development and preservation of community resources. And it is hereby further resolved that this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Your motion. Motion by Carbone, second by Norman Chomsky. Any question? Call the roll.
Monticello?
Yes.
McKay?
Yes.
Chomsky?
Yes.
Cleveland? Seaman? Bassett?
Alternative locations, because basically this is just a transfer station. They bring the product in here and it's distributed from Hornell to their southern tier stores. So we'll be working with them, but and as an intern, they do bring in the new trailers which are quiet, and they're mindful of it. They want to be good neighbors, and we'll go from there. But we have sent a letter to our firm, president of the firm there, and they have responded. And we'll be working with them to improve the situation. So there's where we are with the petition.
Thank you very much.
We have claims.
Now therefore be it resolved that claims in the amount of $364,793.27 as audited by the Audit Committee of the Common Council of the City of Hornell are approved and authorized paid as audited. Common Council $244,718.24. Community Development $41,022. Payroll $79,053.03. A total of $364,900 or $793.23.
The motion. Motion by Fred, second by Carbone. Any questions? Call the roll.
Monticello?
Yes.
McKay?
Yes.
Chomsky? Cleveland? Yes. Seaman? Bassett? Buckley?
Yes.
Carbone?
Yes.
8 ayes.
I just want to recognize I see Sam Argentier here. Sam, Mr. Argentier. Sam recently received his Eagle Scout, and I was unable to attend. I want to publicly recognize him for those who are worried about that, but it will be completed. And the program, the Kenny Steele Street Bridge into the local DOT budget, and that's been approved in the regular capital funding. And the Kenny Steele Street Bridge is going to be replaced by the DOT with no local share. I know that's good news. That's in excess of a $2 million project. And so I want to thank our partners at the DOT and for sharing that news with us. It probably won't happen in 2018, maybe 18, 19, but at least we know it's coming. And there's no local share, so we don't have to spend any local taxpayer dollars. The state of New York is going to replace that bridge for us. Yeah. So, that's
Review or mention.
yeah, right. So I was hoping that Andy Williams, we hope he would be here to take us off from DOT, but we're happy to